Good afternoon, everybody. Christian here. Today I do have a word to share with you, and this is a prophetic dream the Lord gave me maybe a week or two ago. So this is something I have to share with you, and it's an important word. And right now, it's something that, sometimes the Lord will give you something that is pertinent, you know how to apply it and things like that. Other times He gives you something, and maybe He reveals some elements to you about it, but at other parts that there's more information there that He's just kind of holding back until a later point in time when He wants to reveal that thing to you. I might get into another dream that I shared with you guys in the past where the Lord has given me new insight about that in this video or maybe the next. I don't know. We'll see. See how this goes. Anyway, this particular dream, it starts out, and in parts of it, I'm in my own body, like looking through my own eyes. And then in other parts, it seems like I'm watching myself going through the motions. So in this dream, I immediately see myself standing on land, and I'm looking out across an ocean. I can just see this massive ocean. And I am aware that there are large concrete structures. Looks like an overpass, or maybe more than one, and it's almost like the freeway or the highway or whatever goes over the ocean, at least partly. And I am walking around in this land, and I am holding something in my hand, in my right hand, and I see somebody in the dream, and that person sees me. That has meaning in and of itself. But anyway, the person that I see in this dream is my cousin, Becky, her real cousin that I have. And I know that she lives in California. She actually lives in like an Angels camp or somewhere like that. And but where we're at on the beach there, and it doesn't look like a beach. It's not like sand and things like that. Just land on the West Coast. And I see my cousin, and she sees me. And I'm walking around, and all of a sudden I hear in my spirit, dump that in the ocean. So I walk out into the ocean. I am holding not this particular brand, but I'm holding a container like this of salt in my hand. And when I hear dump this in the ocean, I'm hesitant for a second, and then I walk out and I just turn it upside down and dump it. And look down through the water, and I see the salt laying on the bottom of the ocean floor. I believe that dream had Morton salt in it. I think that's the brand that it was. In any event, I can't be certain of that, but I know that I'm supposed to dump the salt when the Lord speaks to me to drop it in the ocean, and I do so. When I awoke, I understood that the Lord has something He wants me to do in California. And this is not new to me. I've mentioned in various different times in the past with you all that God is directing me towards the West Coast, towards California. There's something going on there. And the Lord is starting to show me, starting to reveal to me His plan for this area. Now, in the Bible, you'll find salt mentioned many times and used in various different ways. Sometimes it's used to pollute a land, other times it's used to heal water, things like that. And I believe this is that thing. When you see oceans, it's speaking of people, a large group of people, or peoples. It can be a melding of multiple nations. So I believe this speaks about the West Coast, not solely California. It could be beyond that, further west, further north, further south, could even go further west. So the Lord is saying He is going to heal that water. He's going to restore it. He's going to make a change dramatic there. Even though when I look at it, I don't see anything in the natural. This is a spiritual thing that's happened. The Lord is saying, drop this here, and He will then perform His word in this area. There is a healing coming to the West Coast.